Welcome! I'm your hero Abigail, and today I am so sorry. I've been gone for four long months. I didn't mean for it to happen. It kind of just did. I've had this video planned for 4 months. I had the script planned or completely finished for at least 3. I tried filming it once before and then I just didn't like it, and I just never got around to finishing it. But today, that's where it all changes, okay? I'm doing it today. I'm sorry I left you guys in a drought. But with that being said, have you, yes you, ever gone to a family video before? Because I have. I went all the time as a kid, especially on Fridays. It was like a whole little ritual that we did. And I really miss doing it. Everyone I know, for the most part, at least my age, knows what family video is. They went before it. It was a part of their childhood. It was mine, and it probably was yours. I mean, unless you just decided to watch this video for fun. If you haven't seen the news, Family Video is closed. They've been closed since 2021, early 2021. They were open for about 42 years. They opened in 1978 with most locations closing in 2021. But, if you couldn't guess, Family Video mainly closed because of streaming services and COVID, and it just wasn't a need for renting anymore. There just really wasn't. Everybody could just do it online, and it wasn't much of a hassle for them anymore. For those of you who don't know what Family Video is, Family Video had everything. It had anything from movies to games to comedies to not so safe for work sections that I may or may not have stumbled across as a 8-year-old child. Again, Bethany, I am sorry. I didn't read the sign. It's not my fault, okay? Also, side note, guys, I'm so sorry if I sound so, congested. I am. I don't know what's going on. I have been sick for at least a week. Every month, I feel like there's something new with me, to tell you the truth. Which is another reason why I haven't filmed. I kid you not, every single week something happens. Family Video's net worth was about 450 million with a capital M, million. But to be fair, I wasn't able to find a set number, so it could be higher, it could be lower. I could be fucking lying with my ass, but from my research, is about 450 million. I feel like people don't really talk about how Family Video and Blockbuster were really the stepping stone to streaming services. I mean, if we really think about it, you would go to Family Video or Blockbuster, you would pick out a movie you want to watch, you would rent it out for the weekend, you would bring it back, do the same thing. And that was that. But with streaming services, you had to go onto the app or go onto the website, figure out which one you wanted to watch, and you didn't have to return it. But let's be honest, that idea probably wouldn't have even came to be without Family Video or Blockbuster. Not only that, Family Video had lived way longer than Blockbuster did, with Blockbuster shutting down most, if not all, of their locations in about 2014. And they even filed for a bankruptcy in 2010. I know you're probably screaming at me like, Abby, first off, you sound like shit. And second off, you've been gone for 4 months. Third off, where's the video title? Why are you talking about this when the video title says something completely different? Okay, I'm getting there. So let's get into why I believe Stranger Things could have saved Family Video. Stranger Things, you may or may not know of it. Honestly, I think it's overrated myself. I don't even know why people like the show, to tell you the truth. I don't know, I feel like people who like it are kind of just... Stranger Things is a Netflix series by the Duffer Brothers. As of filming, there are 4 seasons, but season 5 is gonna come out. And when it does, y'all are not ready. I'm gonna be so insufferable, you guys don't even know. Stranger Things is a show about a group of friends who play D&D, and one night, Will goes missing, and they're 3 to try to find where he is of the friend group, when they accidentally stumble upon a girl named 11 who has a bald head and has powers. And that's basically where the show starts. It is such a good show. I cannot recommend it enough. With every season of Stranger Things, it has gotten bigger and bigger. And with more fame comes more power. They put one thing in their show and it's suddenly completely sold out. I mean, a great example is in season 1, Eleven goes to the grocery store and grabs a whole bunch of Eggo waffles. Eggo's got a 14% increase of sales after season 1, which is crazy, by the way. Crazy work. Another great example is Coke. Not Coke, like the drink, Coke. The brand had a $1.83 million profit from that show alone. What? With like artists, singers, songwriters, bands. I mean, Kate Bush, the Running Up That Hill, if you don't know that song, I don't know how. Running Up That Hill had such a boost in streams to the point it reached 1 billion streams. Let me say that again. 1 billion streams. 1 billion streams was just on Spotify alone. That's not including Apple Music. That's not including, what else do people use? Pandora. Do y'all use Pandora? Y'all fuck with Pandora? That's not including any other streaming app other than Spotify, which is actually crazy. People were buying her albums left and right, and don't even get me started on the resellers. Don't even get me started on the resellers. Like, oh my gosh. There are so many other examples of things that were put into the show that, took off basically after the season aired. This video was about family video. Good job, Abby. It's not a secret that season 4 took way longer than it was supposed to be. It was supposed to air in early 2021, but with COVID and then the writer strikes that was going on, things happen and they had to keep pushing it back over and over and over again. Things happen. You can't be really mad about it. It continued changing the script as they were, doing it. Basically said that they were so behind on schedule that even after the first few episodes aired, they were editing the next videos the next episodes that were supposed to come out. They were still doing finishing touches when they were supposed to come out in just a few weeks. As I said just a few moments before, Stranger Things Season 4 was supposed to come out in early 2021, which coincidentally is when all the family videos shut down. Early 2021. Coincidence? I think not. If you see where I'm going with this, the timeline might seem a little close together to work, but just give me some time to explain, okay? Gosh, I'm gonna get to it. Draw your little picture, clean your little room, okay? Gosh, you probably got a pile of laundry on the chair that you need to do, huh? Get out of my face, okay? We're working on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. How about ads or marketing, whatever? When you start showing ads or promoting shows, songs, whatever it is, it takes months to be able to do that. Most people start posting or releasing little teasers months in advance. For example, Wednesday, also a Netflix original series. 1 season as of now, but season 2 will be airing in August and September. Also, side note, anyone else hate that Netflix has been putting everything into parts? Why? Why are we doing that? Back to Wednesday. Since season 2 is still quite a bit away, they have time to build hype for it. So their first ads are starting to come out. The ad for season 2 was put out the 23rd of April, which is actually the day I was supposed to film this video. So funny. Funny how that happens. Anyways, I'm already seeing stuff, I'm already seeing edits about everything. Shout out Claire. Okay, I didn't see it at first. Y'all might be onto something, okay? I kind of see it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of see it. But people are already getting so hyped for it that they're already making edits of just the trailer for it alone. People are getting really excited for it. With that being said, I want to put out that I know Netflix is not at fault. That things didn't work out, how they should have, you know, with the writer's strike, COVID, all that. Like, there are obviously a lot of things that they were not able to control, you know, factors that, you know, literally no one knew that were going to happen. Here's a hypothetical on how things would have played out if COVID and the writer's strike, you know, all that stuff, either A, didn't happen, or B, just didn't affect the show. So let's say the show was supposed to air January 6th, you know, the day that all the family videos had closed. Let's be honest, they would have started posting, you know, trailers about everything in late October, early November. Of course, trailers would probably be about the same that they are now, but they do like to add in like more upbeat trailers, like funny little moments, so you're like, oh, I'm not going to be bawling my eyes out the entire show. Those things would probably show them in family video, you know, Robin and our good old friend Steve here. Or, you know, when Dustin and Max came into family video, you know, they caused like a little scene or whatever, you know, funny stuff like that. I also like to post, you know, behind the scenes of, you know, stuff that they can post so it's not like really leaking stuff, whatever, and they could post something about them being inside of a family video. You know, they did a lot of stuff like that when they were dealing with, you know, season 3 of Stranger Things, the best season, FYI. I will not take criticism, but you know, like, let's be honest, if they did not have to postpone season 4 of Stranger Things, I truly believe family video would still be around and alive today. You know, especially with the new hype of DVDs and vinyls, a lot of people love doing the inconvenience of things because it makes you enjoy it more. I love collecting vinyls, I love collecting CDs, movies, books, all that. I really enjoy doing it. I've actually found a new love for movies, especially once I moved in by myself. I was able to actually like try to start watching stuff that I had never really watched because, you know, I'm bored a lot. I don't do a lot of things, TBH. I found a new love for movie, and a lot of other people have too. You know, with that being said, the video of the importance of inconvenience sets it all very, very well. The link, of course, will be in the description in case you want to watch it. Maybe you already have. More or less, we used to go out and get media through vinyl after vinyl, movie after movie, etc. But now we have everything at the palm of our hand. If anything, I think it's great that we have the ability to have everything in the palm of our hands, but at the same time, it really is that fun. With me saying another reason I wanted to talk about this is, well, we have the ability to do all these things, and you don't even need to pay a monthly subscription for it. You can simply get a library card. I know, crazy, I know. But they're free, and they help out your community way more than you could probably even imagine. Plus, believe it or not, libraries have a huge collections of books and movies and everything in between, that there's bound to be something there that you'll like, and maybe you'll pick something out that you never would have before without TikTok recommending it. And you don't gotta worry about paying for it and then hating it and have it. You can rent it, hate it, and then return it for someone else to watch and hate. I know this video, it's kind of all over the place with my little rants and going sidetracked and all that, but I have worked hard on this video to the point that it literally made me sick. I have just dreamed about this video over and over and over again, and honestly, I'm probably not even doing it the justice that I wish I could, because I'm really interested about this topic, and hopefully you guys are too. I hope I didn't butcher explaining how I feel about this and made you understand a little bit more that honestly, a little goes a long way, especially if it's something so little as promoting something, you know, before something airs. You know, I really believe that Netflix Stranger Things could have saved family video if, you know, COVID and all that stuff didn't happen, if they were to prepare and show family video earlier in the stages, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, please let me know what you think of this video, of course. If there's anything you want me to talk about, leave a comment below or fill out my Google form. But yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. Consider subscribing to become one of my little sidekicks, and I'll see you next time. Signing out, your hero, Abigail. Bye. Let me just do what I'm... What? Oh, Jesus. Okay, it is. I can't do a bun to save my life. It's covered! This is so fucking stupid.
Come on, please, give me another chance, okay? This can't be the end of us. I'll do anything you want. I'll be better. I'll do better, please.